Hello, welcome everyone to F1 2014, the Austrian Grand Prix. Here we're getting ready for qualifying one. This is race number 8 of our career mode. And let's take a quick look at the setup that we're going to be using for this race. Here's our alignment. Here's suspension 1177, 1.6 balance, 4951 high brake pressure with 4.2 wings. And here we go with Q1.
Great job, we're through to qualifying 2.
Made it to qualifying 2 easily, but it was a very interesting session as 2 Marussias and 1 Caterham made it to qualifying 2. But Lewis Hamilton, both Red Bulls, and Fernando Alonso and Felipe Massa did not make it into Q2. It was raining from the start of the session, but it was not heavy enough, so I made it. Oh, and here's our qualifying 2 lap. Our wet pace is definitely not as good as our dry pace, so we're gonna struggle, I think, trying to make it into Q3. I found that using the rich fuel mix didn't help a whole lot in most of the lap because it would just spin the tires more, and there was a lot of sound and fury with a lot of nothing happening. But so far, we're green on Gutierrez this time, but it's going to be close. And it only got in the 12th, and eventually ended up only 13th on the grid. Although we were only a couple tenths off of making it into Q3, but 13th, not where we want to be. But our teammate made it into qualifying 3. So we'll just have to see how many positions we make up from the start. They want us to finish 11th, but we didn't do it, so we're going to shake our head and wave our arms because that's all we got. We have no idea. And it's time for ice cream. Let's go for ice cream. Here we are. We're going to get ready for the race. Get all buckled in and all that lovely stuff.
Okay, I'm afraid the R&D part won't be ready this race. The guys need to work on it some more. You should have the part in 2 races' time.
We did an R&D test, and but it failed. The part failed, and they want us. Here's the tire strategy. We go option, option, prime, option. So 3 stops, although there's a 34% chance of rain for this race, so maybe it'll rain, so that might change up our strategy a little bit. But the tires don't seem to last as long on this track, since the options we can only go about 15, 16 laps on the option tires. But Nico Rosberg on the pole. Our teammate is 2nd. And then there's us in 13th. Our engineer is too pissed to talk to us. And here we go. We got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And here we go at the start of the Austrian Grand Prix. We're getting a okay start, although we're not making up any spots. Oop, we have an old contact with Grosjean. Now we're going on this long straight. Kind of not really gaining, but we're going to make a big dive. And we cut out in front of a whole bunch of cars there, putting us into fourth place. Now it's time to save some fuel. But even so, we're actually still gaining on the cars ahead of us. It's a pretty good chance of getting some decent points in this race if we, because with a lot of the top tier teams having trouble in qualifying. There we go with the last corner of the first lap. And we're doing okay. We're going to kind of continue on because we're catching up to Bottas really quickly here. So we're going to bump up the field the standard for a little bit. And we're going to make another big dive. And we're even going to go by our teammate. And that gets us in the second. We're going to move ahead here to lap 16. We started pulling away from our teammate big time. This is our recommended stop. And we're 16 seconds up on our teammate. Showing that our dry pace is actually very good. We can definitely beat our teammate in the dry. We get a 3.8 stop from Force India. And there's our teammate who's down in third. We're actually going to, as we're coming out of the pits, he's just gone by us. And there's Magnussen, but looks like we got some fresh tires on it, so looks like we're going to attack right away here. And we go by Magnussen easily. And we got the DRS, so we're going to make some headway on our teammate. Since he hasn't stopped for tires yet, so he's going to be coming in at the end of this lap, I think. And we're just going to go on the outside here and go around our teammate, go back up to the second. We're going to move ahead here to lap 32, which is our scheduled stop. Not a whole lot happened after we passed our teammate. We just extended the lead even more. I think we're like 35 or 36 seconds up on him now. I'm going to change on to the prime tires here. Yep, 36 seconds that we're up on our teammate. And we're going to move here to lap 41. Looks like there's going to be light rain in about 5 minutes. That's not good for us. Moving ahead to lap 50 here, we're told that it's time to come in and change the intermediate tires because it's definitely, the rain is definitely heavy enough that we're starting to slide around now. We're just skidding now. We got a car that's all over our ass. That's Button. He's trying to unlap himself because we've lapped him already. But he's going to follow us into the pit. And Bottas got ahead of our teammate. But we're still I think we're still like 30 some odd seconds in front of him still. Check the pit stop. Nope, 3.8. Alright, we're going to move ahead here to lap 54.
Track conditions are really bad. Pit in and get the wet compound if you need it.
It's definitely time for wet tires. It's changed dramatically. It started just pouring after we made our pit stop, and now looks like only 3 laps later we have to come in again and change to the wets because we got nothing. We're just spinning our wheels here like crazy. We're just putting it down in the lead so we don't do anything stupid. There we go. Got the wets. And on those 3 laps, the AIF caught up to us like massively. Oh no, we're being stopped in the pit. Almost 6 seconds. Almost 6 seconds. We got stopped because of cars going out. Now we're going to lap 65 here. Our teammate has caught up to us. We did have a 30-second lead only about 10 laps ago. And now that's down to nothing. And now he's actually going to go by us. And we got nothing. The A's pace in the wet here is just like dramatically better than ours. Uh-oh. Our driver is having some deep thoughts. And I totally missed the braking point. Which now is allowing Magnussen to go by, and now we got Bottas that's gonna... Looks like he's got a better run on this, and he's going to go by us also. With only a few laps to go to the end of the race, we just lost our concentration. Here's the last lap. The cars in front are about 2 seconds in front of us, but the conditions have improved a little bit, and we're doing a little bit better on the tires. So we're going to see if we can catch up to him. And we made it that 2 seconds almost immediately. They're going slowly for whatever reason, I'm not sure what. But Nico Rosberg has won the race. We're going to charge it on there. We got by Bottas. Now we're going to try the outside of Magnussen all the way on the grass, so he just pulled in front of us. Trying to get him in that podium position. But we're going a little wide. But Magnussen's going pretty slowly. So we're catching back up to him again. We're gonna try to go. We used all of the track there. Maybe even plus some of the track. We got up in the third. Can we stay there? Here's the last corner. We're lapping Chilton, and we made it. Finished in third. That was semi-amazing, that last lap.
That's third on podium. Well done. Good race.
Our engineer's happy. We're third on podium. But that was a crazy race. The AI and the wet were easily 3 seconds faster than I was per lap on the wet tires. And I don't know what I could do to go any faster. I was pushing as hard as I could. But our teammate finished second. So Force India scored big time points in this race.
That result moves you into 6th in the Drivers' Championship.
We're now up in the 6th in the Drivers' Championship. Our teammate is in 7th. And Force India is still in fourth in constructors, although we're actually catching up to Ferrari, which I thought was going to be difficult, but we're actually doing fairly well. All right. Well, that was the Austrian Grand Prix of my F1 2014 career mode. If you enjoyed, please give us a like and subscribe. And we will see you guys again. Goodbye.